Similar to the Iranian strikes, Trump didn't telegraph his moves there. I don't think he's going to telegraph it here. What he's doing is he's keeping Maduro and Venezuela off balance. But here's what I see and what I think Trump understands is that we cannot ignore a narco state backed by Beijing and Moscow. We've been arguably so focused on foreign wars in different hemispheres that we've ignored our own backyard. Not only border security, but narco terrorism and foreign influence are all connected. And Trump understands that if the US is our house, the Western Hemisphere is our backyard. So, we can ill afford to allow that to seep into our house. And arguably that's already happened. He's cleaning it up. At the end of the day, what I would love to see is a measured legal response tied to very clear objectives. And I would, for a guy who's ended so many wars, I don't think he's going to easily enter into one. I would like to see him use the full arsenal of our economic, diplomatic, information, and intelligence assets before going to overt military operations.
Mike, the Trump administration has launched an immigration crackdown in Charlotte. Assistant DHS Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said Americans should be able to live without fear of violent criminal illegal aliens hurting their families. Federal agents have arrested at least 81 people in Charlotte so far. Charlotte's mayor slammed the move. Mike, what do you think happens next?
What I still fail to understand is that the American public doesn't see that we have immigration laws. Enforcing those immigration laws is not extreme. That's basic governance. What's extreme is what happened under the Biden administration, letting millions of people in. So I support this move. In fact, I think the biggest shortfall right now is the manning for ICE. They are spending millions right now to recruit young men and women into their forces in order to conduct more of these operations. But Dr. Gina, if I asked all of you, do you feel more safe than 10 years ago? I guarantee the answer is going to be no. I've got a 13-month-old daughter, and I still have this sense of fear. I came from a pretty strong background. I don't fear many men, especially with the peers that I have stand by my side, but I don't feel safe anymore. And we've got to police up the people that are illegally here and get them out of our nation in order to address and take care of our U.S. citizens. And that is strong leadership. And whatever the Charlotte mayor says, she is just, or he is just wrong in this circumstance.